In this installer I'm selecting the instant installation mode because I'm comfortable with it. So once application is downloaded, you just need to press this launch ExLoader button.
Sorry, I'm out to lunch.
And the application is started. By default you will be navigated to this game screen, and here you need to find Dota2 game. Okay, so we are reviewing this modification, so let's open this card one more time. We can view its screenshots in zoomed mode, just scrolling with the mouse wheel, so that we can see every feature of this modification, like this, and let's start this modification. So by default it closes your game, so if you have already your game opened, then modification will close your game before injection. So right now we are warned that we have to switch version of the modification in its launcher. So I click OK. Now I'm warned that modification is not checked for viruses, so I'll just click next step and wait for the launcher to be started. Okay, modification is launched. By default it appears in the tab bar, so we just open this window, then we switch server to any European one, then select free version right here and click start. After this modification will be downloaded, and we have to wait for a few minutes until it's launched. Okay, game is opened. We can see this console window that shows us a lot of info, and right now we should see modifications menu. Yeah, it appears in the game. By default we have to go to settings and enable English language. So okay, right now I can open some map and look and view features of this modification. Okay, so I load it to the map and let's open the menu. By default we can go to settings and rebind every feature. For example, we can change modifications menu key and rebind it from insert to any other. We also have such features as reset panel's positions. I guess it just returns modification to its default state on the screen, and we can also reload the modification. Okay, next tab is utility. For example, we can enable different messages in chat. For example, when some urn appears on the game, on the map, we can enable start message that prints some message into the chat when game starts, and also smile on kill. Let's test it. Just spawn some enemy and let's try to kill him. As soon as enemy is killed, we have to wait for a few seconds, and the modification prints this smile message to the chat. Okay, next thing is auto accept, and this means that when you look for some map in matchmaking and go away from your PC, this feature will accept matches automatically. Okay, next thing is range display. It displays our experience and the tower's range. In this experience, if somebody kills in this range, if somebody kills enemy or creeper, then we'll have experience from it. Also, we see that tower's range is also displayed, and this is really cool. Okay, one more thing is camera distance, and we can switch it like this. Okay, next thing is info screen. We can enable player ESP. Okay, we can enable mana bars for enemies. I already have one in display like this. I just changed its color, and by default it was blue. Like this one. It just was totally blue, and now we can see mana bar of our enemies. Also, we have this thing like tour site. I think this is something like showing off invisible things. Like we can see tower even when I don't see it. No. Well, I have no idea how this feature works because I don't really play this game too often, but I think you should understand better than me. So okay, I think that's it. Just don't forget to leave your feedback with modification in our application. Just leave your review right here. also duplicate the review under this video to help us to promote it for another users. So it was Karn, bye.